The key word in KRA is the word result. KRA is all about measuring results. Different organizations, some other organization call this key performance index, KPI. To me both are synonymous, KPI or KRA. So, the first thing that I want to emphasize that the focus is on the result, all right, and the result begins with the result of the organization, because the organization has certain goals for the year. It is also for a period of time. Typically, we look at a year as the period of time when we are talking KRAs. So, the organization has a goal in terms of results. It could be in terms of top line growth, it could be in terms of bottom line growth, it could be in terms of new additions, it could be in terms of new acquisitions, it could be in terms of severances or closure, that we will close this publication this year, or we will acquire that one, or we will have 3 more editions of iNext this year. My overall bottom line should move from this crore to that many crore, the top line can move from this to that crore, right. Now, within the top line, it could further get bifurcated into pure advertising versus event revenue versus engaged revenue, whichever way. So, therefore, there is an organizational result that we are trying to achieve. Now, what is organization? Organization is basically people, right. All of us together make Jagran the organization. Do you agree with me? Organization is nothing but a set of people who are working with that common organizational goal and objective, right. Now, majority of the people here, if let us say this is the promoter, directors or the board which is setting the organizational goals and results, who has to achieve it? We together as a team has to achieve this, right. So, let us say if the top line is 100 crores that we have to achieve this year, this 100 crores is divided depending on where you are. Do you agree? Yes or no? The sum of all your efforts should lead to 100 crores or more. Are we seeing the link? Then let us say this person is 20 crore. This person has a set of team members. So, this 20 crore may get divided into 5, 8, 7, whatever it is, 15, there is a 2 and 3, oh no, 5 to 10, 8, 4 and 3, right. So, this person out of this 20 crore that this individual has to achieve, this person may have to achieve 5 crores, this person may have to achieve 8 crores, 4 crores and 3 crores together, this is 20 crores. Now, within under him there is a team. So, this 5 crores is getting divided into let us say 1, 1.5, 2 and 0.5. This is how it works, does not it? So, the question that I am going to ask you is, if you are here just below the board of directors, you have to achieve your 20 crore through your team members, amongst whom the 20 crore has been divided depending on the hierarchy. What is it that you will do to achieve that 20 crore versus what will this guy do to achieve that 1 crore, because this summation is leading to 20 crores. Ultimately, you are accountable for that achieving that 20 crore result through the achievement of your team members. Are we clear? This is a simplistic way of looking at how a KRA percolates down to the lowest level. Are we clear about this? If you have any questions, please ask, because hopefully after this meeting, once you have agreed to the KRAs, most probably it will be rolled out. Am I right? See, the advantages you must be very clear that even this people, one of the assessment they will have is against these objective parameters. Your target was 1, have you done 1, more than 1, less than 1? There is no ambiguity on that. Just because I like Shubhadeep, I can't say Shubhadeep is better than Shomik if he has not done his target and Shomik has done his target. So, that subjectivity in terms of performance measurement goes out of the system. Are we clear about this conceptually?